Today's verse from John 8:12. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never live in darkness. They will have the light that gives life.
Hey my faves, it's your girl Ashley back with another video. Today's video we're gonna be doing another hair care, and specifically we're gonna be talking about moisturizing box spray, how to keep your hair moisturized, some tips and tricks, especially if you're trying to retain length or grow your natural hair. First things first, it doesn't take a lot to keep your hair moisturized. It's really simple. That's why I love box braids. I feel like box braids is the best thing you can do for your natural hair, in my opinion, because it's so easy to moisturize your hair. Like, it's so easy. It doesn't take a lot of products. Actually, it takes about 2 products and you're done. And the way you apply the products is not hard at all. So there's a few tips I want to give you guys in order to have the best result when it comes to moisturizing hair. First things first is don't use heavy products. If you use heavy products, you will weigh your hair down, and not only will you weigh your hair down, but the more products you add, the more frequent you have to wash your hair, and the more frequent you have to wash your hair, the less you kind of like, you don't maintain your box spray. So the less likely you'll be able to retain the style longer. So definitely avoid trying to put in too much heavy products like thick creams with like oils or shea butter. Like, these products are super heavy and will weigh your hair down, and it will also clog your hair, which means that if you go back to moisturize your hair, let's say like on the 5th day or something, your hair might not take up the product because there's already so much product sitting on top of it that it's just sitting there, and it's not really getting and penetrating into your hair shaft. So be careful with that. And also, like, if your hair is not getting any moisture, you know what that leads to? Dry hair. Dry hair leads to breakage, and that's what we don't want. So make sure you avoid heavy products, heavy oils, heavy butters, all those things you kind of want to stay away from when it comes to box sprays. It works, it does. I'm not saying this will work for everybody. It's so much better to just be able to use lightweight oils and moisturize, and being able to moisturize your hair more frequently than to use heavy butters and not being really able to tell if your hair is not absorbing the products better. Because when it comes to your natural hair, when it's out of the braids, it's easier to know if your hair is built up with products, versus if you have box sprays and you're just stacking on that product, you can't really tell from your hair if your hair is absorbing the products or not. So it's just best to stay away from those products, even though your natural hair may do well with it, like without the box sprays. Like, you have no box sprays in your hair and your natural hair, and you put butters and you're like, oh, this works so good from here. It may work really well when you have your natural hair out, but you can't really tell if it's sitting, like if products just build up over time in your hair. So you don't know if you can just how long you have to go without washing hair. Because me, I don't really like washing hair in my box braids too often, because I like to like have this last as long as it can. And so the less product buildup I have, the less frequent I have to go in the shower, wash my hair, and the longer I can maintain this style, which cost me $150. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do my best to make sure that I moisturize my hair properly in a way where I don't have to always wash my hair or not know if my hair is getting dry because I'm using heavy products. So with that being said, let's begin with the heavy how to moisturize your hair and not have too much products built up in your hair. First things first is you want to grab a a spray bottle. And in the spray bottle, I use water that's not tap. I don't trust tap water, and neither should you. So I don't use a sink water like from the bathroom or nothing. I use water from either the fridge or from a water bottle, whatever is closest to me. Sometimes I have a water bottle laying around, and I just pour the leftover content of water in the spray bottle, and then I'll put some leave in it. And I kind of go for like this kind of thickness. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see that thickness. It's kind of like watery loose, kind of like, I don't know how to describe this kind of like this mixture. Like, it's not too watery, but it's not too thick. So it's just like the perfect consistency to seep into the braids. So I do this, I'll add some leave-in in here with some water and just spray this in my hair. Or I recently found this, I recently just came across this leave-in conditioner that's my holy grail, and it's just amazing. It is so cheap, like it's very affordable. It's this African Prime Moisture Miracle Coconut Milk and Honey Hydrate and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. It smells so good, guys. So good. So I use this, I kind of alternate in between the two. Sometimes I'll use this, or it just depends, like, you know, what I'm feeling like for the day. Or I use the As I Am Classic Leave-In Conditioner. This leave-in conditioner here, this is a very thick conditioner, so you will have to dilute this with water. Some people just take leave-in and just, like, you know, go down, you know, like that as well. Like, just spray your hair with water and go like that with your leave-in. That works as well. I just feel like for me, I like to use the spray bottle and spray the leave-in because I feel like it would seep into the hair. But pressing it in also works as well. It's just kind of like a mental thing for me. So that's that. But yeah, this leave-in also works great. It smells, let me see, it smells good. I just got this probably like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't really, it's just, I know for sure it doesn't smell like this one. This one is so noticeable. Like, it's very apparent, very there, it's very wow, like, you know, hot. It's very like hot, like, you know, it's just there. So definitely this one works great. I love it. It's great for low porosity hair. If you have low porosity hair, I have kind of like normal porosity hair, I would say. My hair can stay moisturized long and it can absorb water really quickly, so I think that's normal. But I used this on my daughter's hair, and I've been using it on mine as well because it works so good on hers. I'm like, let me try it on my hair, and it's like phenomenal. It smells so good. So I definitely recommend getting your hands on this, and it's really affordable. So definitely get your hand on this. So once you have your leave-in, what you want, either a spray leave-in, or you can use a leave-in and put it in a spray bottle with some water, dilute it that way, or you can just put it directly in your hair, whichever works for you. I just like to spray it. It's just more convenient, and I just feel like mentally, to me, it just absorbs better in my hair. And then I go ahead and seal it in with a light oil. Please use a light oil. If you don't want to seal your hair with oil, you can avoid oil. But this is a very light oil, so it doesn't get oily, and it doesn't weigh my hair down, and I love it. Look how like runny and thin this is. It's very light, very light. It smells so good. This is the Jamaican Mango and Lime Island Oil. It has moringa seed oil, manuka honey, and it says it soothes and moisturizes your scalp, nourishes roots to ends, and it strengthens locks if you have locks, and it says no buildup. So I absolutely love this, especially for braids. When it said no buildup and it says moisturize your hair, I was all for it. I was like, I gotta give it a try, and it's been working great for me. It's taken away some itch because I had a little bit itch. I had a little bit of itch, and it has removed that itch for me, and it's so light. I can apply this 3 times a week, which is my goal. Like, if I'm doing anything oil based, I like to be able to apply it more than once a week, because I feel like if you can't apply more than once a week, that means the product is way too heavy for your hair. So definitely recommend I definitely recommend these 3 products. Let me do a thumbnail real quick, guys. Let me hold up these products. So this is how I do it, guys. So I'll split my hair in half. Sometimes I'll have, oh, I do have a hair tie. Perfect. Sometimes I'll tie my hair up in half. Sometimes I don't. It just depends on my mood. And I will always put on a video while moisturizing my hair. I'll just take, sometimes I do 3 and 3. So I'll do like this section. Well, this is not too many braids. Okay, I'll grab one more. And I'll just throw it to the other side, and I'll take my spray and I'll just shake it up and spray. Look how easy it is. This is so easy. So easy, guys. So just make sure I get a lot on the ends. And I'll squeeze it in, guys. I'll squeeze it in. And I'll go back to make sure it's in the root of the hair. Well, get that all up in there. Once I'm done with this section, I just toss it to the back, right? I'm gonna move to the next section. Sometimes I do it like this. I go down like that vertically, or sometimes I do it horizontally and I just put it across. It just depends on my mood. I usually do it vertically, so I'm gonna do the same. You can do it however you like. Also guys, I'm gonna show you guys how to wash your box spray. My box sprays are coming up 2 weeks old now, and I'm going to be washing it in a little bit. So I'm definitely gonna be showing you guys how I do that. But for right now, I'm showing you guys how to moisturize. And it's Tuesday morning, so this will probably be my last time moisturizing my hair before wash day. My hair stays pretty moisturized in box spray, so I don't really moisturize too often. Toss that to the back, grab the next section. Mind you guys, this only takes a few minutes, very few minutes. So I love box sprays. Box sprays is like my go-to hairstyle. It's easy to put up, easy to go to sleep, easy to moisturize. You know, so I just love box sprays. So just squeeze into your hair. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Just take it. Squeeze the front and then just make sure this is all distributed. Go back and make sure. And then make sure. One more time. Okay. That's that. Guys, I'm gonna show you how I wrap this up because it is late, as you guys can see. I have my pajamas on, so I'm gonna go to bed after this. Coverage are back. Boom. Next section. My hair smells great. I then take a little bit of oil. I'll put about ooh. I don't really put a lot. And I lightly, like I don't press into it. I kind of just glide my hair, like lightly, I don't press. And then once I feel like all my hair is coated with the oil, I then go ahead and squeeze the oil in. But I lightly just lightly tap the braids, and then I'll just squeeze into the hair. So I'm gonna show you again on this side. So the key for this, you can do it in sections as well, but so I do like this. Just take a little bit of oil, probably like a tablespoon. I spread it all over my hands like that. I lightly tap like that. So just tap down your hair. So if you guys see my hands, I still have oil. That's how light I'm tapping. It's lightly pressing and transferring into my hair. So then once I feel like all my hair was tapped lightly, I go ahead and press. So basically, if you press at the very beginning, you press the oil in, it's more likely that you're gonna press it in that one spot, a lot of oil. So basically just lightly tap all throughout. Like I tap my whole section, and you guys see there was still oil. And then that residue, once I feel like everything is lightly tapped enough, I go ahead and take that residue and just press it in firmly into every section. So I know every section has hair products. So that's how I do that. And then I do the same thing with my scalp. Anything remainder, I just apply to the ends of my hair because it's remainder and my hair's already moisturized, and it smells so good. So the oil does smell really good too as well. So definitely, if you want your hair to smell refreshed and not dirty, do that. So that's how I moisturize my braids. So for this scalp, I kind of sometimes blindly do it, but I take the oil and just, for the front section, I kind of just massage my scalp. Alright, so usually I'll tie down my hair. I'll usually tie down my hair with a satin scarf, but I can't find mine right now. I had two. One is in the washer machine, the other one God knows where it went. So we're gonna take this cap right here, and I usually don't use this, but we're gonna use it for today because of the fact that I can't find it and I want my hair to lay flat. So I'm gonna just tuck my hair in. So don't mind this part. This This is a cut from one of my wigs. I take my longer bonnet and I'm going to, oh, is it in here? Nope, it's not in here. I thought it probably was in here. I'm gonna take my hair and I'm gonna do like a big old bun, like this. A big bun. Like that. This is gonna fall into the bonnet. It's gonna fall. So I like to make it flat. I like to make my ends flat as well. So it doesn't crinkle. Because I realize if I do it too tight or do my bun too tight, my ends may get caught up within one another and it starts to, it's gonna be curled right in the morning. Then I just take my bonnet and just put on my bonnet. And just shake it in the water. Shake it in there. And then that's how I'm gonna go to sleep and my hair will be flat tomorrow. So I'm gonna show you guys tomorrow how my hair looks like. Alright, good morning guys. It's the next day and this is how my hair looks. After taking down my little thing probably kind of on it. But this is the final result. I'm going to do my edges. And for my edges I use this. This is the 24-hour. It's Evan's 24-hour edge steamer.